Hi there, welcome to my humble YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is always nice to have you here. If you have watched my previous videos, then you already know that I have mostly posted my workout routine videos where I'm showing and explaining the ways of how to get in shape and become healthier, happier and stronger version of yourself. And today's video is going to be slightly different in a way because it will not be another workout routine video, but don't worry, there is still going to be physical activities included, movement and fitness, but today's video is going to be more philosophical and message based. Because at the core of this YouTube channel I want to promote, support and participate in activities and also alternative ways of living that have more positive effect on the world around us. I would like to empower the people to believe in themselves so that we can strive to become better version of ourselves. That way we can join the movement of positive change and together we can create something that is designed to last. The whole point is to find your own way in this maze of life so that you can live the life that you love and love the life that you live, while at the same time help to solve some of the global problems that we as humans are causing collectively. That's why I named my channel Fit Philosophy. My niche can change over the time, but my intention and my purpose will always remain the same. So, in today's video, I will be talking about how I'm personally dealing with some of the side effects of modern way of life that so many people are suffering from, including myself, of course. You know, symptoms like anxiety, stress, depression, procrastination, burnouts, and so on. I wanted to do this video for quite some time, but I just never did, so today I'm gonna try to finally do it. I'm gonna use the old footage that I filmed in 2024 that I still haven't used. So the video is going to be about me traveling to a nearby place with bicycle. It's gonna be a bike journey, micro adventure, but script of the video is going to be not directly related to the video, but closely related. I will be sharing with you the mindset and also the habit that has helped me in hard times in my life to hopefully reach those who need to hear it. So if you're going through similar struggles in your life, you may find your own way and we can rise up together. And that's what it is all about. Each one should teach one and be an inspiration. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm sure that many people who live in modern world have experienced not one but many stressful situations in their lives, or in some cases experienced even a burnout, when your energy levels drop down so low that even the smallest daily tasks become hard or even impossible. But work-related stressors are just one of many reasons why people feel those symptoms. Those are all only the side effects of modern way of life. We are facing global events and uncertainty, financial concerns, health-related stressors, environmental challenges, personal relationships, social and cultural pressures, and the list goes on. We can all feel it, it is all around us. There are so many reasons why we feel this way with the life as it is today. Sometimes I can find myself going in circles by having a pain that stays with me for days, and sometimes I choose to change that by taking an action. Instead of spending the whole day in my bed and scrolling on my phone, I pack my things and hit the road. The moment that I get out there and feel the sunshine on my skin and the wind in my hair, the day instantly becomes better. Simply by moving my body, looking at the changes in the landscape and breathing in some fresh air, my mind calms down. But it wasn't always like this. My father is my biggest inspiration for loving to ride my bike, because for many years he sent me pictures of his bike rides. In a very short time he did more than 34,000 kilometers, and my father is a man in his 70s. Many people in 70s can't even walk without assistance, and my pops is doing intense bike rides on long distances for many years in a row. In my eyes, he is a true hero, because even someone who is more than 2 times younger than him cannot even keep up with that amount of kilometers that he is constantly riding. And I can't even express it enough of how proud I am on my dad. He taught me about how moving your body is changing your mood and healing the negative emotions in your body. And for that I'm truly grateful. He is always telling me how riding a bike has almost like a meditative effect on him. While he's at home, In between four walls there is an ugly storm of thoughts and all kinds of emotions flood him. But when he sits on a bike and goes for a bike ride, his thoughts clear out, emotions settle down, and he can focus on the bike ride alone. Plus, after having some physical demanding activity during the day, he gets tired and falls asleep easier at night. I can relate to that so much, and that's why I started to experiment it on myself. And now, after practicing it for over 6 years, I can safely confirm that I'm seeing a positive effect on how movement and physical activity can heal the hurt and get me more in the present moment. Because over the years I have had many micro adventures with my bike to the nearby lake or river, forest or mountain, so that I can distance myself from toxicity of a city life and its disturbances, to relax, recharge and reconnect with the natural world around me. I also had two bigger solo bikepacking adventures. First one was 505 kilometers and the second one was 1100 kilometers. It was a really unique life experience and I have created memories that will stay in my heart forever. I could forget about the rat race and experience life as it should be, at least for a brief time. But year 2024 has been very transformative for me. During that year I have made some of the biggest and best changes in my life. I have changed many bad habits and I have created a healthy lifestyle. And I couldn't do it if I haven't moved into Germany, because for many years I was in a very dark place for a very long time that left a scar on me for a lifetime. So moving out of that place was a very necessary step that made all other steps possible. For the concept, if the flower doesn't bloom, we change the environment that the flower is growing, and the flower will naturally blossom. In other words, I could not heal myself while I was surrounded by people that got me sick in the first place. I was battling with tough depression for many years, and ever since I moved out from that absolute shithole that I was living in, I naturally began to blossom. I started to feel alive again and the life became worth living again. I finally started doing things that I once loved, but more importantly, I stopped doing things that are harmful. They gave me a head start and solid foundation to keep nourishing the habit of discipline and continue living a healthy lifestyle. Although, even if I moved out to a new place, a new country, I'm still dealing with the same bullshit every day. From toxic neighbors, work colleagues, and so on. In these times of hate, it can really get overwhelming, and even when it seems like everyone has turned against me and wants to inflict me pain in one way or the other, I made a decision that I will not give up on myself. Yes, the life is not fair, yes, the people are very mean and toxic, and I accepted the fact that life is hard and it's never going to get any easier. People will always be people, but despite that, I made a choice to get stronger. I have learned my lessons from the past. I learned to live with the pain and learned to set priorities and boundaries. I learned to hit that reset button and transform that accumulated negative energy into fuel for my personal growth. I learned to heal the hurt with the power of the moment. Simply because I started making decisions based on where I want to be and not how I feel in the moment. Despite other people trying so hard to make my day worse from the moment that I open my eyes to the moment that I close my eyes. As long as I will be part of this toxic society, I will keep receiving their hate and negativity. But I will do my best to not let it consume me. For the concept, ship doesn't sink because the water is around it. Ship sinks because the water gets inside of it. Therefore, I will not let things that are happening around me get inside me and weight me down. And that's exactly why I have created this new habit in 2024. Every time that I feel disappointed, sad, angry, hurt or down in any way, I choose to go outside to feel the sunshine on my skin, breathe in some fresh air and to hit a proper workout in the park. I started to combine a relaxing bike ride with intense workout in the park, and calisthenics parks have become my new PlayStation. This is where I channel that energy and transform it into something positive, productive and beneficial instead of letting it consume me. Lately I have had many days where I didn't feel like doing a single thing, when people have drained every last atom of my energy. I have faced multiple burnouts in just a few years. I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to do anything. Even waking up or falling asleep was a challenge for me. I was literally on the edge and I have hit at the rock bottom. Then I realized that it doesn't have to be this way. Slowly but surely I started making some positive changes in my lifestyle, and every time that I did a proper workout in the park, I instantly felt better. My thoughts clear out, my emotions settle down, and I always feel better after a good workout. That pain in muscles after workout, that sweet pain of discipline, that's what always makes my day better. It turns out that my dad was right about it from the start, because this is how I began to heal the hurt with the power of movement and physical activity. And yeah, the difference of me before and now is that I always had justified reasons of why I have bad habits. Life is hard, struggle is real, people are very mean and toxic, and life feels like hell. So doing drugs, drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, those are all just the ways to escape this shitty reality and hell of life. But no more, I will not let them destroy me. I don't care if everyone is against me, I don't have to be against myself, and I won't be. I'm aware that things that I do today are literally shaping tomorrow, so I will strive to do things that are beneficial instead of destructive. Things that are making me healthier, happier, and stronger version of myself. By taking an action in the right direction, I grew bigger and stronger in a very short time. I was on a rock bottom just a few years back, full of addictions, tough depression, self-harm, low self-esteem, multiple burnouts. I barely had 60 kg and now I'm biggest and strongest that I ever was in my life. I gained over 13 kilograms of lean and clean muscle mass in my first year and a half of journey as a natural calisthenics athlete. I achieved some decent strength, skills and physique, and most importantly, I managed to change many bad habits in a very short time. This alone is more than enough of a reason for me to keep putting in the work and to keep showing the effort. And yeah, it took me quite some time to realize it, but life doesn't come at me, but from me. I'm not just a victim of my circumstances, I do have a choice. I can be the captain of my life. In other words, maybe I cannot change my circumstances and my surroundings at this moment, and that's okay. I will figure it out eventually. But I can still live a life with intention and make conscious decisions for long-term planning. So, my message to the people who are going through similar struggles in your life is to never give up. Just hold on no matter your life struggle, because nothing lasts forever. As seasons in a year, the sun will come shining again eventually. You know, life is like riding a bike. To keep the balance, you need to keep moving forward. So, don't look back, because you're not going that way. It is never too late to make positive change and take your life back. You hold the power, and the answers to your seek are already inside of you, in this moment. So just mute the outside noise and start living the life that you love. Start small, do what you can, and from there start improving. And even if other people are trying really hard to make you feel like it's not alright to be who you are, but don't let them change you. Just keep hitting that reset button. The best advice that I can give you is to love yourself instead of loving the idea of other people loving you, because that is when the real change is going to happen, from within. You know, nobody is perfect, but everyone has something to offer. You should accept the unique design from the divine, because I believe that all of us came from this earth with a unique gift, and it is our moral obligation as well as personal responsibility to share that gift with the rest of the world and make it a better place. So do your best to stay positive and just do your thing, man. Even the smallest voices can make it major. I would like to end the video on that note, so if you came this far, then you are a very rare fish in this gigantic sea, and I would like to thank you from the top of my heart for being a very important part of this journey. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video and that you have learned something new, meaningful and beneficial, something that you can use and apply in your own journey to boost your understanding and progress. Hopefully you will find your own way in joining the movement of positive change by becoming a better version of yourself. And as always, don't forget to do your reps, because it was never just about the reps. If you stay disciplined during rough times in life, then the pain that you feel today will be the strength that you have tomorrow. Hold on, stay strong, and I will be seeing you in the next one.